Instagram. How are you? Hi, Facebook. Hi, guys. How are you today? I hope you're doing wonderful. Hey, I'm your messy soap maker, Nicole, with Natural Desires Soap Company. Hi, how are you? Thanks for joining. We are slicing our avocado soap and our rose and aloe soap today. Okay, so this is our rose and aloe soap. If you can see it. Hello, how are you? Thanks for joining. Katie, how are you? This is our avocado soap. I'm going to slice a big batch of it. This is a 3-pound loaf. I'm going to slice a 3-pound loaf of our avocado soap, and I'm going to slice a 3-pound loaf of our rose and aloe soap here today. Hey, let me know your name and where you're in from. Looks like I'm a little bit crooked on Instagram. Hi, Facebook. We're nice and straight on Facebook. Okay, so I'm gonna read you the ingredients in our avocado soap, and then we're gonna get to slicing the 3-pound loaf, and that's gonna make 10 bars, okay? So our avocado soap is very beneficial for dry skin, mature skin, or just average skin types as well, because avocado has incredible omega-3 fatty acids that are really, really nourishing and really like moisturizing for skin. Hi, I'm watching from Instagram. I know, I see. Thank you, Katie. I appreciate it. Hey, Matt. So our avocado soap is made with coconut oil, castor bean oil. I'm reading back the label because I just want to make sure I get all the ingredients correct. Coconut oil, castor bean oil, olive oil, sunflower oil, shea butter, water. What was that? I'm very Southern. That was like New York. I don't know what that was. Central Africa. Oh, that's so cool. Thanks for joining. So where was I? Oh my goodness. I'm going to start over. I got to stay focused, okay? Saponified coconut oil, castor oil, olive oil, sunflower oil, shea butter, water, avocado puree, chlorella powder, sea salt, sugar, lemongrass essential oil, peppermint essential oil, and then our dried rosemary on top. So that's the dried rosemary on top of here, and then the chlorella powder is green. It's right here. Chlorella powder is actually an algae, and it's really, really good for your skin. It's like a really green, deep green, like fluffy powder. And that's our avocado soap. Now, if you notice, when I slice this 3-pound loaf, it's going to be a little bit bigger, and the bars are going to be a little bit taller because I've been working on making them a little bit taller for you guys. So maybe like a 1/2 ounce bigger than what you're used to. Hi, how are you? And this is Sally, my sudsy slicer. See, I love this slicer. It's amazing. I'm so grateful to have it. It makes slicing soap so much easier. Can you see the top of the soap? So that's dried rosemary on top. And to be honest, it just adds interest, and it does wash off. Hi, how are you? Thank you so much for joining. We are slicing our avocado soap. Okay. So we got our handy dandy Sally Sudsy Slicer. It's a long name. And I just want to line it up. I would like to get samples on both sides of my ends. Is avocado puree, teaspoon, is avocado puree a teaspoon per pound of oils? No, I do it a little bit differently. I actually put it in my, well, I don't put it in my lye, but it's, I make it like a water and avocado puree base, and then I do my water and my lye first to get my lye dissolved, and then I add the avocado. I have videos of me making it if you want to scroll through my IGTVs, okay? But the avocado puree is the secret in here. A lot of people have avocado soap, but they just have avocado oil in it, and they do not have avocado puree. And that's fine, but the difference is this one does have the real avocado in it, and so it's really, really moisturizing with those tons of omega-3 fatty acids. Okay, it's beautiful inside. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy with that. Do you see? So then we have the chlorella on the bottom. Thank you so much. And so do you see, I'm going to show you the difference. You see how this one's a little bit taller? Okay. This one's a little bit taller than that one. And the green has faded a little bit on this one. It's gonna fade a little bit on this one as well. Okay, so it's kind of like the soap is not fully solid and it's not fully hard. So with that being said, it's kind of like hair or just anything that you like bake. It's darker when it's wet, right? So this is a little bit, I guess you would say, like wet. It's not dry, it's not hard, and it's not fully solid. If it was, I wouldn't be able to slice it, okay? And so when it gets fully solid like this and it cures, especially after it cures, it's going to be a little bit lighter, okay? You're experimenting with pumpkin puree. Oh my goodness, I loved making a pumpkin puree soap. I only usually do that around the fall, but it is one of my favorites. Okay, so about a half pound bigger, and it's beautiful. You see I put a little bit of the chlorella powder at the top too. You see a little bit of a green up there, and I kind of just wanted to incorporate the green in the top a little bit. I think it's really beautiful when you put a color throughout the soap, but then when you add that color to the top, it really brings it all together, okay? So I'm not going to show you all of these, but I'm going to show you a few. And then, so my Rose and Aloe soap is a little bit taller as well. Hi, Allyson. Thanks for joining. We're slicing our avocado soap and our Rose and Aloe soap. Loving how pretty the chlorella powder has turned out on this one. You guys, if you're new here, let me know where you're in from. Let me know your name. Let me know where you're from. I love to know where you're from. I think it's so beautiful that we can all connect together in one place from all around the world in real time. That's so amazing. So, yeah, I'm putting this on my rack over here. I love avocado soap. It's amazing. Thank you so much. I'm so happy you enjoy it. That makes me so, that just makes my heart warm. I'm so grateful to hear that. This is absolutely one of my favorite as well. Rose and Aloe is my top favorite, but I really, really love avocado for my face because it's got the least coconut oil. So a lot of people don't know this, but if you have too much coconut oil in a soap, it can be drying. And then also if you have too much coconut oil in something like a body butter, or sorry, I didn't realize I was like looking that way and not talking to you. If you have too much coconut oil in like a body butter or lotion or something like that, it can also be pore clogging. It's not going to be pore clogging likely in a soap because this is the way the soap works. It's going to wash off, but it can be pore clogging in a body butter or a lotion if you put too much of it. Matter of fact, our body butter doesn't contain coconut oil at all. It only has shea butter. And it was avocado. Okay, so I put lemongrass in our avocado soap, so it smells mostly like lemongrass, but I have a teeny bit of peppermint oil. It just gives it, peppermint essential oil, just gives it a little bit of crispness, but mostly it's lemongrass. I thought lemongrass paired well with avocado. It's a nice green, fresh smell, but it's also uplifting and not too, like eucalyptus is very like medicinal smelling. So I just kind of went with something a little bit more uplifting. So it's mostly smells like lemongrass, but there's a teeny bit of peppermint essential oil in there. Just kind of anchors it down and makes it a little bit more complex. So these are our pretty ends. I don't even remember what I was saying. Oh, I was saying that we have no coconut oil in our shea butter or in our lotion. We only have sweet almond oil in our lotion and the essential oils and very, very high in shea butter. And then our body butter, a lot of people have coconut oil in their body butter. However, that makes it, hey, how are you? Leslin Dental, I forget, I'm so apologize that I can't remember your name at the moment. I do know your name. But we chat a lot on Messenger. You're a sweetheart. You shouted me out and tagged me in a post about an order, and I appreciate you. And I don't think I've ever seen you on my live, so I'm so happy you're here today. Kathy, hey Kathy, how are you? And so yeah, I'm just happy you joined me. That was exciting. It was nice. It's nice to see you on here. So I'm going to just wipe down the avocado. But it just gets a little bit on my wires, and I want them nice and clean. I don't want any of the avocado soap to get on our Rose and Aloe soap. And then I'm also going to, I'm also going to kind of brush off the rosemary herbs. Yeah, so we don't have coconut oil in our body butter because it can be pore clogging, and because I will not be able to ship my body butter all year if it has coconut oil in it or really like thin oil that melts. And I like to ship it all year because people have dry skin all year long, not just in the winter. So it's pure shea butter, and it's very, very thick and very luscious and very luxurious and really nice before bedtime because it is thicker. So it's nice before bedtime. I've been thinking about lemon and even choosing a chocolate scent. I haven't pulled. Oh, that would be cool. You inspire me to go with lemon or lemongrass. Yeah, I like lemongrass. Lemongrass really smells. It's so funny because it really smells like how it sounds. It's like lemongrass. It smells like lemon and grass. It really does. It really smells like lemon and then like a green earthy smell. It really, really does. My gloves just made a noise. Did you hear that? Okay, so this is our rose and aloe soap. This is what I'm going to slice next. I feel like it doesn't load well sometimes. Okay, when I go too close. All right, so our aloe and rose soap, I'm going to read the ingredients off the back of this label, and then we're going to slice a 3-pound batch. So we're going to slice 10 bars, okay? So the ingredients is saponified coconut oil, castor bean oil, rose-infused olive oil and sunflower oil, shea butter, aloe vera, rose tea, rose clay, Brazilian red clay, rose geranium essential oil, and bergamot essential oil. Okay, so this soap is really, really, really sounds perfect for avocado. I think so. I mean, that's what I went with, and people seem to like it. Okay, so what was I going to say? If you noticed, that soap is made with rose tea and aloe vera. You see it. This is our rose and aloe. It's made with rose tea and aloe vera. Good morning from South Australia, and I'm not sure what she said before she said Australia, but I can't pronounce that. I'm sorry. But that's so amazing. Sherry, I've seen you on here before. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you being here today. So our rose and aloe soap is made with tons of rose. So a lot of people hear about how rose is helpful for redness, for rosacea, to balance out oiliness. And the thing is, when you buy a rose soap, if it just has rose geranium essential oil, you may not get the full effect of the rose that you want to get. So this is made with rose tea, which rose tea is just like rose water, whatever you want to call it. It's when we take our rose petals. Excuse me, I have like a little burp. I apologize. I feel like I probably could have burped and you guys wouldn't have known. But I'm on camera and I was like, just in case it's loud, excuse me. Oh my gosh, this is very live and natural. I'm sure you guys see this. Love the colors. Thank you so much. What size is your mold? Okay, so my mold is a 3-pound mold. Well, it's a little bit more than a 3-pound mold, and I've recently formulated to make these soaps all the way super duper to the top, and I end up with a little over a 4-ounce bar. After curing, it's like right at 4 ounces. So I just talked to people about how the rose and aloe soap that I'm slicing is going to be a little bit bigger than this one. Anywho, where was it at? Oh, if you buy a rose soap and you're under the impression that it's going to help with your rose or with your rosacea or redness or balance, it may, but go ahead. She said, go ahead and burp, girl. It's natural. I appreciate you understanding. I feel like that was super unprofessional, but what was I going to do? So what was I saying? Oh, I cannot focus and answer all the questions. I apologize. So to make sure this soap was helpful and packed with rose, to make sure it was helpful for any redness, any rosacea, any kind of rashes, and it's amazing in place of your shaving cream. It really, really lathers really well for you to shave, and then it really helps with those red razor bumps you get because roses are really good for rosacea. I feel like nature was really funny that way because it was like, here's some roses. It's good for rosacea and it's good for redness, and it really is. So this is made with rose tea. Give me a second, guys. Let me line this up. I'm sorry. I'm sitting. I'm normally standing while I'm doing this, but I'm sitting because my knee has been giving me a fit. Okay, so I've kind of been taking it easy today and doing a lot of icing and heating and sitting when possible. Okay, so I made sure to overpack it with rose. That's why it is made with rose tea, and it is made with olive oil and sunflower oil that has been infused with rose petals for months at a time. This is the only soap that I have that has infused oil in it. So it's the sunflower oil and the olive oil. I measure it out ahead of time and I infuse it in a big jar of rose petals. So that way it's really, really gonna hold that rose, and it's really gonna hold those rose benefits. And then we have the rose clay at the bottom with a little bit of Brazilian red just to make it a tad bit pinker and a tad bit bolder. Oh, this one turned out so beautiful, you see? And then we have rose geranium essential oil, and then I have bergamot essential oil as well, just to make it just a little bit crisp, right? So rose can be really, really warm or maybe overpowering because of the floral. So I wanted it to have like a fresh, crisp note to it as well. So that's why I have the bergamot and the rose geranium. That's what I really, really love about this. So it is so soothing going on. It feels so good. The aloe vera is incredible. And, the rose tea and the rose infused olive and sunflower oil do take a little bit longer to do. It's a little bit more time consuming, but to me, it's really worth the benefits that it brings to the soap and then brings to your skin. So this is absolutely my favorite soap on the website. I don't know when I'm going to find one to top it. I make other soaps that I enjoy a lot, but ultimately I always go back to this one. I love the rose and aloe. Hi, how are you? Allison, you must be busy. You seem like you're popping on and off. Sorry, I had an itch. Seem like you're popping on and off. That's okay. I appreciate you when you're on, and I understand if you're busy. So if you notice this, I have the paper towel that I was wiping off the soap bits with. This is a little bit taller than that one, okay? So all of our soaps are going up about a ½ ounce, okay? And I got to put them on the rack over here. The tops are always different on these. I don't have a specific design. I kind of just throw a little bit of the rose clay that I have at the bottom onto the top to give it some interest and kind of bring it all together. Really, 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 really love this one. Now, if you look on this side, I did not get a sample on this side. And if you look, you can kind of see like how the soap is shredded. You see that? So I'm just going to have to clean that up. There you go. Kind of is coming off already. And so that's it, guys. I just wanted to share. Gorgeous. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys' love. So I don't know if I told you earlier, but this is our lemongrass sample, our avocado. I'm at work in between cases, of course. Thank you. Yes, Allison's a surgical tech, so we want to say thank you for your job because it's very important to our world. So avocado soap, this is a sample end. And then this is our rose and aloe soap, and this is a sample little side. So if you do not order this soap, you may get a sample. And if you do order the soap, I'm likely going to give you a different sample of something else because I want you to be able to try a variety of new things that you've never tried before, right? So I try to pay attention to that in the orders. And that's about it today, guys. I just wanted to pop on here really quick. Like I said, I was having a tough day with my knee, and I just wanted to sit and slice some of these with you. I'll likely slice the rest. I have a lot more over here. I'll likely slice the rest with a little short video that I can put on IGTV or a reel. But I just appreciate talking to you and connecting with you. I hope you guys loved this and you learned a little bit about soap and about what may be good for your skin and what may be right for you. Looks lovely. Thank you so much. It's gorgeous. Thank you so much. Amazing. Oh my goodness, all the beautiful words. I appreciate it. So I'll just end with showing you one more time. So avocado soap, and here's our rose and aloe soap. So good. She just did a rose geranium body butter. That's so cool. I bet you it's beautiful. Have an awesome weekend, Nicole. Hope you feel better soon. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to order some of your soap. Thank you so much. You guys are so sweet. I appreciate you. I hope you have a beautiful weekend. And yes, I'm sure I'll feel better. I'm just gonna keep doing a lot of ice and heat and planning to rest tomorrow. No festivals, and I'm sure I'll be fine. But I couldn't resist. I like to go live at least once a week with you guys, and I couldn't resist it. So I was like, I'm just gonna sit. I'm an old lady these days. I appreciate you guys. I'm going to go ahead and go. Again, I'm Nicole, your messy soap maker with Natural Desires Soap Company. We make all natural, vitamin-packed, and beneficial skincare here in Jacksonville, Florida. So if you're in Jacksonville, please check us out. Give us a follow and support local. What else? If you are interested in any of these soaps, you can check them out at naturaldesiressoap.com. That's naturaldesiressoap.com, because your skin desires natural ingredients. Yes. Okay, I'm reading comments all at the same time. Okay, so I'm gonna reach out to say goodbye and click the X button. So I leave. Thank you so much. Bye guys. Bye Instagram. Thanks for joining. Bye Facebook. Thank you Sherry for joining. Thank you Allison. You guys have a beautiful weekend.